my...
Sure, do you even know what we're doing? Like, have you watched any of this, or are you just kind of there in the dark?
I'm just in the dark. It's more fun this way.
Awesome. This should be a fun experience then. Hey guys, this is Cup. I have a couple guests with me. We'll introduce them as we get started. So yeah, we're gonna do World 2 today. You guys wanna tell the audience about yourself?
You go first, Punisher.
Alright, I'm Punisher 106, and I'm a generic Toho person.
Yep, that's all we need, I think. So we got a Toho dude, and then we have
Rikun Francis, back again.
To explain the game, because we needed this episode. Last episode we were able to get away with it, fake our way through all the intricacies of this game, but this time that's not gonna work. So yeah, what are we doing right now?
Oh my gosh, you're fighting the unnamed guy from the White Desert, like with the big eye as a face.
Unnamed?
And stuff.
This guy's the unnamed?
I believe that one guy with the big eyes is in his face with the big old nose and stuff is unnamed. Can't really. Okay, those other people, I think they're from the desert as well. They're like in like spacesuit type things. I don't think they have names either.
Okay, so unnamed is this guy.
Yeah, they're all like unnamed. Like this whole entire map is based on the White Desert part of the map game thing. There's a lot of weird things you can find in the White Desert. All depends. There's like one thing that like really depends on luck and stuff in there.
Do the big guys throw rocks in Yume Nikki also?
No.
I gotta admit, like in this setting, it's not a huge deal. You can dodge the rocks pretty easily, but they show up in a few later worlds, and the rocks are pretty deadly. They like to knock you off platforms.
Well, the big-eyed guy.
Area,
Say that again?
this area reminds me of Super Mario Land.
Super Mario Land? It does a lot, doesn't it? Yeah.
Well, the big-eyed guy in the White Desert, when you see him and you pull out the knife, he will walk away from you because he's afraid of you going to kill him.
I don't blame him. If I was in the middle of a desert and someone came up to me with a knife, I would probably walk away too.
He scares the crap out of you because when the screen transitions from one place to another, sometimes he's just like out in the corner. You're just like, what the heck is that?
These things are pretty annoying, and these aren't even the worst of them too. There's a palette swap later that gets pretty bad, but they like to just rush through you, and it's difficult to attack them. They move around a little bit too much. We'll get some abilities that will handle them better later though.
It's not like the White Desert is like particularly well. The White Desert's like a huge kind of maze. You got to go specifically through like one thing to get to another thing. Kind of annoying. If you're specifically looking for stuff in the game, you probably want a guide. But if you just want to play it like kosher or something like that, just keep going until you find something. Which is what I did for a lot of. Well, actually, the first time I played Yume Nikki, I did everything blind.
Are you able to find everything if you play it blind? Like, there's a lot of stuff from what I've seen.
Yeah, you're able to find, like, a lot of the stuff if you just keep on walking around long enough. You will find certain things and discover certain pathways. It took me a while to find Duboa, though. In Koniko. That took me quite a while.
Yeah. There will be time to talk about that in the future. This game is not going to ignore something that big.
Yeah. I shouldn't really talk about the quote-unquote bigger characters.
Okay, Rikun, this is your moment to shine, because like even I know some canon about this person, and it's pretty interesting. All right. Let's do this. I'm excited. Like, I have shivers right now. I like this person. This person's pretty cool. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, it's
that's Monaco.
So, okay, I'll take the liberty then, because okay. Well, there's the boss fight itself, which is kind of
she's just bouncing off
challenging. But yeah, so Monaco is Well, she appears normally at first, though, right? Like, she looks like a normal person, but then when you use something on her, she reveals, like, her true form, and it's...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of spirit already.
She looks normal until you use the stoplight effect on her, which, you know, like I said before, with the this scarf and hat girl, if you use the stoplight on her, she'll reveal herself. The stoplight effect is really interesting. It shows a lot of stuff that you normally wouldn't see. But yeah, use the stoplight on her and it reveals that she has like an
And it's
arm
really scary. Like, she looks creepy as like anything you could possibly imagine. Like this one, like she's even a little bit more cartoony in this. In the pixelized version of the game, she looks really creepy. And it's because she got in a car accident, right? Like that's the fanon behind it.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm reading this. Monoko can be interpreted as a horribly mangled girl managed to saw in a traffic accident caused at a stoplight. Apparently.
Yeah, it's creepy. I like this. She's a neat character. The 5-armed girl. Yeah. She'll be back, don't worry. She'll be back.
Does she turn into like a normal enemy at one point in time?
Not really. She gets a friend though.
Oh. I think
Wink,
I know
wink.
which friend you're referring to, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And she was actually just, yeah, she's a mid-boss. So I'm sure that people that played Yume Nikki will know who the actual boss is. But yeah, so we're only halfway through World 2. The levels start getting really long as we get going. Like, World 1's pretty short, World 2 starts getting a little bit longer. World 5 and 6, yeah, those are long.
You know, that's not what I wanted. I was looking at the fandom for that for Monoko, and clicked out of the window like a genius. Come on, Punisher, you need to talk too.
Yeah, you haven't had much to say. Tell us about yourself, Punisher. You like the Toho, but like what else is there that makes you tick?
I am Toho fan. I do little LP stuff myself. I mean, I did an LP of like ASMT.
Has Rikun broken into Yume Nikki yet?
I have to do that. I did announce I was gonna do the Yume Nikki with her.
Okay, so you guys are gonna do an LP of it.
Yes, eventually.
And then people can hear me scream.
It's not that scary. I don't know. I don't understand why people think it's so scary.
It looks pretty creepy. I don't blame
the
them.
foot.
There's something. There's
An arm.
what's the significance behind the foot and the arm?
Okay, like there's this one path that you can take in the area, and it has a bunch of random body parts. That's about it.
Does it have anything to do with this person?
You might be able to get to the White Desert View there.
So her name is Monoe, if I recall. Yeah.
Monoe.
What's her deal? I don't know anything about her. She wasn't as interesting.
You find
as,
her like in a tunnel, in like a dark tunnel, and if you walk up and stuff, you'll find her and stuff. You have to actually kill someone to make her appear. Actually, wait a
That's
second.
kind of creepy.
Those big-eyed guys. Apparently, he has a name actually.
Alright, we'll see him later. We'll see him later.
Yeah. But apparently, if you kill him, you can get into a cave and you can find her. Nothing is really fandom-y about her. I guess like the most.
She seems pretty normal. In fact,
Yeah.
I saw that next to her name once before. It was like Monoe, the normal girl. Like that was such a bizarre thing for
Like,
Yume Nikki.
the accepted fandom, I guess, is that she was like one of Manazuki's schoolmates or something like that. Just a normal school person she was probably friends with or knew well.
I love the boss track. This game has really good music. I don't think I've talked much about the music yet. If you guys haven't been listening to the music, listen to the music. It's
I
good.
can't hear anything, unfortunately.
Not over Skype, but you can in the LP.
Yep.
So it comes highly recommended. And we get another orb. Yay. New ability. This one's a little different. This one's not It's oh yeah, you see it's down at the bottom instead, and it's a movement ability, down and X, and you slide. You can press it twice and do like a flip. It's pretty useful. I don't use it too much, or at least I haven't in the past. I may try to. I don't know. If you guys like it and you played the game, let me know. I may give it a shot. Hasn't been something that I found extremely useful. Use it like here to get past enemies and stuff. Good for backtracking, I guess.
Okay, now that we're back at the big-eyed guy, can I like talk about him?
Level up.
Yeah. So what's the deal with the big guy?
Okay, the big-eyed guy. I thought he didn't have a name, probably because I couldn't find him. His fan name is Dave Spector, or Dolly, whatever. He's basically found outside the cave where Monoko is, and if you kill him, you can enter that cave that I was talking about. So that's basically it. That's all he is about him.
And you have to kill him, so you chase after him with a knife and then kill him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and you just said a second ago that you don't see why this game is scary. That's unsettling. It's unsettling.
It's unsettling.
I mean, look
that
at him. Like that guy looks pretty nice. Like if that guy was a dude that I saw in real life, well, first I'd probably take him to a doctor for his head. But other than that, like he seems like someone I want to be friends with.
Are you saying it's unsettling that I do not find this game scary?
I don't know. The game itself is unsettling. I don't know if that has any implications for the people that do not find it unsettling.
The fan-made Yume Nikki game .flow is a little more unsettling than Yume Nikki itself. Yume Nikki
stuff
looks like a freaking cakewalk compared to that game.
Yeah, but you see what? Okay, look at that. Like you see what I was saying about these being overpowered. Like I just used a whole bunch of them on the two bosses, and now I'm almost back to full, or at least back to where I was before I started using them. Yeah, they make the game pretty easy, but it's all right.
You said it gets harder later and stuff, so...
Yeah, it does.
This would probably come in handy eventually.
Yeah, like I said, like right now, you can totally do it without the things. Like if I took a little bit more time dodging and stuff, totally doable. But later in the game, it would get brutal if you banned them. Like I'd be spending hours on boss fights trying to figure out how to beat them. But yeah, so that's World 2. I guess this is as good a place to any. Punisher, you said so much.
I did say so much.
Glad to have you around, regardless. So yeah, this is Cup signing off with other people who may or may not say goodbye.
Bye.
I'm Rikun.
I'm Rikun.
All right, thanks guys.
AKA Marissa Pitts.